Here we are, we're at the midway point of the Big Ten schedule, 5-5 and a 5-team log jam for 4th place. As you look back at the beginning of the season, is this kind of where the expectations of the team where you hope you would be?
Yeah, expectations are tricky. I think that we had some goals that we set out for the team. I think those are very important to kind of get the ball rolling or to start the journey. You need something at the end to get it rolling. And then as it goes through, you just kind of are evaluating every week or assessing. And I think at one point we thought we might have been a little better, and at one point we thought we might have had a little tougher time. So if you look back on it, I guess in retrospect, 15-6, 5-5 in the Big Ten, it's a good place to be. We have our destiny in our hands.
You look ahead now, how wide open, how competitive the Big Ten is. As you head in now to that second set of games against everybody, is it more of an advantage or a disadvantage that you've seen all these teams once before?
I think it's an advantage. You kind of know what you're getting, and really, what it's going to come down to in the Big Ten, I think it's going to come down to some individual players stepping up on teams and performing well, because everyone knows what you want to do, and you as a coach kind of need to go to what your strengths are, and people know what that's going to be. So you have to win some of those individual battles now in the second half, and your team has to kind of find a good rhythm and tempo. And the good thing for us is we usually do in the second half. We usually have very good runs in the second half.
Started off now this second half run on the road, Minnesota and then Iowa. Minnesota is going to be a little hungry to get back you guys after beating them here in Walsh Ryan. What's the thought process heading into Minnesota?
I think we're just as hungry as they are. We've had 2 tough weeks, I think, in Big Ten play. I think Minnesota has 2. I think both teams are kind of right there, and it'll probably be a pretty pivotal match for the rankings and the season in general. So that match, and then moving on to Iowa on Saturday night will also be important. So it's going to be an important weekend for us, especially being on the road.
Now we have one of our fan contributed questions. They want to know, you see in the matches a lot, Sable Moffitt, she comes in and out a lot. What's the strategy behind Sable Moffitt and rotating in and off the court so often?
Well, Sable's a middle blocker. Her strengths are definitely in the front court. So attacking and blocking are some of her great strengths, along with her leadership and energy. And we have other players that kind of do the bumping a little better than she does in the back row. So I think hopefully we'd love to see Sable play in the back row, but her talents I think are more suited in front row play. So that's hopefully that answers the question.